Hey,
Good morning, and thank you for joining.
good morning.
Hey,
Grand Rising. Good morning. Let's go.
hey, hey. Good morning.
I feel good about the day, y'all.
Hey, today is a good day. I don't care about yesterday. Hey, I'm doing it my own way. Hey, today is a good day. Hey, it's a good day. Hey, you alive, it's a good day. Hey, you at home, it's a good day. Hey, you at work, it's a good day. Hey, hey, it's a good day. Hey, it's a good day. Yeah, you alive, it's a good day. Hey, a new morning, it's a good day. Good morning, and thank you for joining. Hey, I'm feeling better than yesterday. Hey, it's a good day. Good morning, and thank you for joining. Hey, hey, it's a good day. Hey, it's a good day. You alive, it's a good day. Hey, you got a job, it's a good day. Hey, you go to school, it's a good day. Hey, hey, it's a good day.
Hey, today is a good day.
Hey,
And we ain't worried about yesterday.
good morning, and thank you for joining. Hey, it's my energy, energy. Everybody loves my energy. It's my energy, energy. Everybody loves my energy. It's my energy. I said it's all about your energy. Hey, it's all about your energy. Hey, hey. I need help, Lord. These spirits out to get me. My life be getting tricky. You must discern the truth or expect to get lost. Hey, the world is going crazy, respect is lost. You must discern the truth or expect to get lost. Hey, Ashe. Hey, Ashe. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you for joining. Hey, cause today is a good day. Hey, you alive, it's a good day. Hey, you alive, it's a good day. Hey, I need help, Lord. Hey, the spirits out to get me. My life be getting tricky. Hey, good morning. Good morning. And thank you for joining.
Woo! Hey,
Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well in good spirits, good energy, okay? Attracting the life you desire. It's your birthright. We're coming through with another live for you guys. Make sure you take the message, how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, to hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell notification and hit all so that you are notified when we go live with more videos like this one.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Good morning,
I'm
Grand
sluggish,
Rising.
y'all.
Pulling it together.
Auntie was off 2 margaritas last night, okay? Auntie sluggish.
2 or a few. It might have been a few, right? Few margaritas.
Oh, Oh.
Y'all know I drink one beer, I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
I have
he
no,
over with.
I have no,
I'm struggling.
All right, y'all, so good morning. We love y'all.
Hey,
We're
y'all.
gonna tap in, get a message out. And so I want to give a quick download while she shuffled the cards and she pulled a morning draw. And I just want to say, protect yourself from, protect your energy from violence. You know, like people, I'm starting to notice that it's something, look, peaceful. Definitely. Thank you, Spirit. Go right along with my download, right on point. Right? And that's what we need to remain, y'all. We need to remain in a state of being peaceful. Don't let this violence that's, because I check news, you know, and I got a real good connection to the algorithm and people and the collective, and it's just that's the way it is, right? So if you've been around me, you understand.
That's just the way it is.
It's sudden urges of violence going on around the world where people are being overtaken by a different sort of violence is so fast, right? And I feel like it's not aimed towards the collective, but it's there. So don't allow yourself to become a part of it, more or less. Like, remain in a state of peacefulness, right? Don't let nobody draw you out. You know, don't let nobody draw you out. Yeah, that's the big thing. Thank you, Spirit. Don't be drawn out. Like, I ain't saying remain in your comfort zone, but stay peaceful.
You remember how when we were young, right? They'd be like, step across this line and I'm going to hit you. If
you
you step over here, I'm going to swing. You better not step across this line. Don't step across the line, y'all. Not because you're scared. Because, you know, you work so hard to be where you are.
You know, and I remember when I was young, I used to fight this one guy I grew up with, and I couldn't beat him at that time. I just never could win, right? And my mother used to be like, you better go out there and fight him, right?
Janice used to
and then one day, she switched the script. Yo came by, and yo used to knock on my door. It was crazy. Like,
same. Remember I told you
we was so-called friends. So I go, he knocked on the door that day. I don't want to fight that day. I'm just like, I look at my mother. My mother was like, well, don't go out there then, right? And it was such a relief at that time, right? Because I just didn't feel like it that day.
You know what's crazy? Because I had the opposite experience. My mom pushed me out the door.
Yeah, she used to always push me out there.
She pushed me out the door and locked it. And I used to fight the same girl every day. And we were supposed to be friends, but we fought every other week. We were fighting. She was like, go out there and just fight her. I'm locking the door. She want to keep knocking on the door. Go for it. I'm like, yo, you know.
But I eventually won because I just had certain things in me that began to come out as I grew. But when I was young, I used to be like, man, nah, man, you know, like I ain't fighting. I was one of those. I didn't want to fight as a kid.
You know, I try to teach my children to prevent altercations. And, you know, that's what I believe we all should be doing. You know, I try to teach them to avoid altercations, you know, as much as possible. Mm-hmm. And I have strong boys, right? I have very strong boys. So it's not that they're weak. It's actually, you know, I don't want them to get in any trouble for what they might do, you know? So I encourage my kids to walk away a lot, you know? Because, you know, in the blink of a second, you can make a decision that can change your life.
Yeah, my mother, she used to make me fight all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mine too. But, you know, we try to break those generational curses.
Yeah,
that's a generational curse to send your guy.
It was,
you know,
though.
like push your child out.
It was
there,
like being under that type of pressure to go out. And I think my mother used to make me fight just so she wouldn't look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
probably so.
It was, though.
That was probably
she used to
an
want
ego
me to
thing
go
for
out
my
and fight
parents.
because she was going to go out there and fight.
You going to represent me, right?
That's so-and-so's son. You going to go out there and fight him. You know, you going to beat his...
It's funny now, but like in that, I remember...
it was crazy.
Yeah, back then it was definitely heavy on the crazy.
All right, y'all. So we getting in.
So let's see. Oh, hey, Jenny. Good morning. Thank you. Understanding and new heights, okay? So something about understanding that you're going to new heights, okay? Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky, okay? I also feel like with understanding here, we're not supposed to understand everything. And, you could be wearing yourself out if you are constantly trying to understand and comprehend everything. Some things we're not supposed to comprehend and understand. These are spiritual things. So it says understanding is the key to getting inside another person's head. Okay. Everyone has his or her own story and situation. Trying to look at things from the other person's point of view can reduce conflict and enhance relationships. And I like this, as we are developing new relationships, because we are now spiritually rich. And when you're spiritually rich, new relationships come to you, and those relationships are rich. And I feel like, Spirit is just saying that we need to really make sure that we protect these connections, that, when we get new people around us, we're not picking them apart about small things, right? That we are trying to build and develop people, and, we're creating relationships that are going to last. So having an understanding, seeing the other person's point of view, knowing that you're growing. And as you grow, it requires you to be more understanding for people. A lot of you guys are humanitarians. A lot of you guys are here to serve. We're here to serve for the collective. So being able to understand more people allows you to get to heal and help more people. So that's your purpose.
Okay. So we got an air sign masculine out here, automatically coming out the deck. King of Swords, Five of Wands in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, and this King of Swords, he looks pretty aged and pretty worn. I feel like this is a good guy. It's a good masculine. And I'm really feeling like the energy of fatigue. So I'm feeling a air sign masculine with the Five of Wands in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It could be health issues as well. It could be a masculine with health issues. I feel like this is a person definitely a warrior type of personality. If you look at him, you can see it. It's kind of right? I feel like a sturdy air sign with the Five of Wands in reverse. This could be a protector. This could be your protector. Could be some sort of spirit guide, even deeper. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I don't know if this is you or this energy, but somebody, you could be exhausted. You could be needing to get a physical, right? You could have underlying health issues as well. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, and it doesn't always have to be bodily. This could be mental as well. The Ten of Pentacles is mental health and hygiene as well. So if you got an air sign in your life, check up on them. Air sign masculine, because that's what I'm picking up on.
I have give up, control, and grounding. Okay? Release your grip on outcomes. Embrace the present moment's wisdom. So, this is the energy of, have you ever felt so anxious because you can't determine how the outcome of something is going to be? I have, right? It's like that kind of energy. It's like, not worrying because you can't see how something's going to work. A lot of times we can't see how a thing is going to work. So we think that it can't work because we can't see, or we can't comprehend, or we can't understand how something is going to work. But some things are above us. It says grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. A lot of times when we feel anxious, it's like an energy that rises. Grounding is putting you down low, okay? Allowing you to sink into yourself, something like that. You've been spending too much time in your head. Somebody's in their head. You're way too gone in your own mind here. Your mind, that's a playground that, that's a playground that should actually have a caution sign in front of it, because being in your head way too much, you start overthinking. I'm saying you could be an overthinker, okay? It's time to pay attention to your body and the earth, okay? Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling it brings you. Grounding, when you meditate, when you ground, when you practice mindfulness, these things put you back into alignment, If you feel yourself becoming anxious and worried, you have to start noticing how you're feeling. That's why we encourage over here to get a notebook, to get a journal, to get a calendar, a planner book, or whatever it is, and begin to write down, on this day I felt anxious. Well, what was I doing that made me feel anxious this day, right? What was I doing in that moment that made me feel afraid? And when these things come up, you're able to deal with these challenges easier. See, a lot of times we just sweep everything under the rug. Oh, I'm not scared of nothing. I ain't having no fear. I ain't got anxiety, right? But if we start addressing these things and learning coping mechanisms, is what I'm hearing. Coping mechanisms, right? Something like that. Grounding can be very important. Give up control. Some things are above us. We are not in control of everything.
Okay, so I'm saying the fire sign feminine, big Leo energy, could be a Sagittarius, but we got a Knight of Wands to the strength, Knight of Wands upright to the strength to the Queen of Pentacles. I really like this. This is a person, you could like horses, right? You're feminine. You could like horses. You could definitely like the party, right? You like the beat of the drum. Somebody, maybe you clap and step on the drums. The drums really get you going with music. Real fiery and assertive energy. And I'm going to tell you, if this is you, living in that energy is your strength. Like, a lot of times we want to dumb ourselves down and we want to focus on being what other people want us to be. That kills your energy, right? Yeah, you have to compromise with the people around you in order for your life to run smooth, but don't never let nothing shock you out of this Knight of Wands energy. This is your enjoyment. Like, this is what you really love to do. Even if it's annoying to other people, because a lot of this kind of energy, it will annoy other people, right? And it's fine. And like I said, becoming aware of yourself is maturity. You have to be aware that you have a Knight of Wands personality, where you might be upbeat or it's easy for you to snap back. Other people could be annoyed by that. So instead of driving a nail into the coffin and being offended, allow your mind to begin to understand other people's archetype. Like, look at yourself as being, I'm easy to offend people. Once you look at it like that, then you be able to be like, you will have more awareness of yourself. You won't wonder like, well, why they acting funny? Just know, once you know, wake up in the morning and be like, I know I'm going to probably annoy somebody today, and I'm cool with it.
That's real.
But I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be up my panties in a bunch about it. I just know that my personality is going to offend somebody, so I'm going to make it light.
I know my light irritates somebody's demons, It's going to do that.
And it's not always light, irritating. A demon, we like to define it. It is that a lot of times.
A lot of times it's that.
It is that. But sometimes it's just that personalities clash. Some people they like the energy of pessimism, and they don't want you to pull them out of it. They want to have tunnel vision, and they're not trying to see nothing else. So you can offend those people. It's not that you're offending their demons. It's just that they stuck in their way, right? And you gotta let people be. People, everybody have a right to be them. We are all different, right? It's not always about my light offending somebody, because maybe my darkness offend their lightness. Because see, we two ways, we not all light. And sometimes that is the case. We get in dark ways and we think that we right and we think that we light, but sometimes our darkness is offensive just as well as our lightness.
Facts.
So in reality, we just gotta balance it all out, right? But don't let nobody steal your personality away from you, because in the end, you're gonna lose more, and that's your strength, right? And like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is the energy that you rest in, and that's good. A natural money maker, right? The Queen of Pentacles gonna come up with it, because the Queen of Pentacles, what that meme used to say is, it's not on me, it's in me. Right. The Queen of Pentacles has it in her to generate abundance, right? She attract, not chase.
Pure.
So you gotta have faith in that, right? No matter what situation you in, Queen of Pentacles, you gotta believe that it's in you to attract what you need, right? Not only that, and then I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna back out. With that sudden attraction power, right? Don't frustrate grace, right? Know when life is testing you. Like, for instance, say you're a Queen of Pentacles and you're in a house and you hungry, right? for somebody. I mean, you could have went through it. And it's stuff to eat in the house, right? It's beans in the cabinet. It's rice in the cabinet. It's noodles over there, right? But in your mind, you like, ain't nothing in the house, right? You got to realize, even though you can't get what you want, you still the Queen of Pentacles. And you still able to generate what you need. It's not always going to be what you want. So don't dumb your character down. You got to take the good with the bad.
Because sometimes we have to be able to, sometimes we go through tests where we have to learn to use the resources we already have. A lot of times we want new ingredients, but we have to use up, what's already about to expire.
Exactly. And that's real. And that's a download from the Most High. Because when you were saying it, it was resonating, right? And I know that's true. Sometimes you have to, now this is allegorically speaking, you have to consume the beans and rice in order for the steak to come.
Come on.
Sometimes God is looking at you like, are you going to be comfortable with these beans? I want to see if you're going to eat the beans and rice and have the same energy that you would have if it was steak.
Can you be
I'm
still
trying
happy?
to see something.
Can you
What
still
about
be
when
happy?
God is doing us like that? God is like, I'm trying to see something about this one.
Right.
See, we think we slick, but remember the Most High slicker.
That's real.
So his ways like that too. What if God is telling you, hold tight, I'm trying to see something, right? And we moving wrong because God trying to see something.
Can you still smile when you eating the hot dogs and beans?
Sometimes God trying to see something. It's as simple as that. Like, and we gotta learn how to weather those tests, right? Keep your energy solid, right? Stay on the bus stop a little longer. It's coming.
Yeah.
You know how you be on the bus stop, the bus delayed, you gotta get to work. You be rocking back and forth like, where it's at? It's coming.
You okay?
But if you move, what if you be
it.
impatient? Man, let me run back to the house and get something, see if boom.
You done. I done
It's
did it.
gone.
I done did it.
You missed it.
Number 4, gone. Out of there.
Right. Stay tough.
Okay. Creativity has been coming out all week. So we already know we are going into the year of the horse. Stamina, energy, passion, movement. All these things I've been speaking about, we've been speaking about all week. So creativity. I'm going to just read this whole card because obviously, Spirit really wants me to let somebody know your creativity is the key. Somebody's like, I need to get out of here. Maybe a house, an environment, a situation. Or Spirit is saying your creativity is the key to get where, you keep looking for maybe a physical key, but your creation is the key to get you wherever you need. That's the bus pass. Hello? Okay. Seeing this card is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. Now, I know everybody ain't an artist, but everybody has some kind of creativity inside of them. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. See, your gift, okay? If it's not used, you become frustrated. See, your gift is that thing that you do and it lights up your spirit. And life is of the spirit. So when you're in your purpose, you're living, you're full of life, Right. So we got Veil of Illusion here as well. Some of you guys, you could be delusional right now. I'm sorry. I gotta tell you, sometimes I'm delusional as well. But, it's an illusion. What you're going through today does not determine where you'll be. Some of you guys are in the best chapter in your life, and some of you guys are in the hardest chapter of your life. But guess what? Things change very quickly, okay? It says, lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love, career, and authenticity, okay? Be authentically you, because a lot of you guys don't even understand the gift is being you. Okay?
That's right.
Being you opens doors. Being you allows you to sit at tables. Being you gets you a pass, okay? Something like that. We got Guardian Angel. So I feel like you're being protected here. You can probably feel that inner vision. Cut through the fog of confusion with your power of discernment. Use your discernment. Like some of you guys are sitting in sorrow, sadness. Use your discernment. You know what the situation is. You know what's up. You know what's happening. You know that things are changing. You know that this is temporary, okay? You know that this will pass. You know that you've been in a tough situation before and you got through it. You know that if you keep your strength, your resilience, your perseverance, you'll make it like you did the last time, right? See, things want you to give up. Even self-sabotage loves when we give up. Oh, just stop. Don't do it. It won't work. It's not worth it. That's the things that go through our head, right? You have to fight those things. Inner vision, you know what you're supposed to be doing. There's an inner standing that you have of self, okay? An awareness, even when you're in your crazy state, right? Because some of us, we got crazy states now. Right? Guardian angel. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to remain a positive outlook, to keep a positive outlook on life. Things are about to change.
Yeah. All right, so I'm sitting here listening to your reading, and it's the same thing over here. Like, you have illusion and you have confusion, right? And you have delusion. Like, don't worry about it. You have delusion. You have the Five of Swords to the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. I just want to tell you something. With all the confusion, all the illusion, and all the delusion that you might be experiencing, if you hold on, right, it's leading to a Nine of Pentacles. It's like one of those things that God does when you belong to him, right? It's about you feel God now. We feel God. We feel the Most High now. Off the script, off the text, off the everything. Ain't none of that resonating right now. It's good stuff. But God is the conscious level of people is moving to a place where, remember when they said the Bible's going to change and become flesh and all of these things and spirit and all, that's the type of energy. So with that being said, you got to realize it's things coming for your mind to shake you into places where, and it's all about getting you to give up forward motion. Mm-hmm. That's the important thing. And I read a Padaki about a deity that told a confused man, when you don't know which way to go forward, right? Because it was a man and he was trying to go on two roads and the deity was laughing at him. Like, you can't go, So the man like, well, which way do I go? The deity told him, if you confused, just go forward, right? So, and I'm going to tell somebody that, go forward, right? Because your forward motion is leading you to Nine of Pentacles. I like that. But if you give up with all the confusion, illusion, and delusion, let me explain something to you, Soul Tribe. If you haven't experienced delusion, you're not at an elevated place like you think. Mm-hmm. In order for you to reach that level of divinity, you have to have delusion that's been balanced in the right way, because it's that strong. It's that real. Is that like people who walk around in this world thinking that they got it all figured out, they can't see nothing. It's nothing that they can see, because you have to pass through the energy of delusion in order to see what we all see. We stand in the collective that I went through it. People that had mental breakdown and all that, but if you look at them, God has restored them. Like us all, that's how we all are. That's the level. You talking about ascension, that's level, that's how ascension really looks.
I remember.
You go through all this stuff, it's confusion, it's a bunch of illusions, then you reach delusion, you seeing spirits, you doing all this, you talking to spirits, you hear all of this, now you off in the wind. This is the place where people want to give up, but if you give up, you're going to go mad.
Remember.
Trust me, listen to me, hold tight. If you give up in that place, a lot of people go mad. If you give up in that place, you go mad. Even the Buddhist monks will tell you that. Go ask them. They'll literally tell you when you reach certain levels of intuition and initiation, it's a must that you go forward. Because if you go backwards or remain stagnant, you'll go mad. You can't process things the same. Once you see things, you have to move forward. Period. It's going to lead to the Nine of Pentacles. Spiritual psychosis. Yeah, you got to go through them chambers too. It's real over here on this channel. if you haven't been through the chamber of spiritual psychosis, me and you, we don't see eye to eye. You might not understand you might not be able to pick up what I put down. Lesson you've been through psychosis and balanced your energy back out to where as though, you know, you can still exist, because people that get lost in spiritual psychosis, it's a bad place to be. Right? But if you move forward, you will come out of it. Trust me. Move forward, do your work, due diligence, support your ascension with roots that help you. Number one being ginger. That's important. Thank you, Spirit. Ginger root is important. When you're going through levels of ascension, you need ginger. You need to be purifying your respiratory energy and everything. Because a lot of attacks, they come, when you're looking at attacks on a spiritual level, they attack different parts of the body. That's why the Hindus and the Indians was focused on the chakras, because they was focused on a level of spiritual warfare that can deal with spirits that attack the kidneys or spirits that attack the lungs. And, you know, now when you start dealing with different roots, more roots, but, you know, I'm learning, so I don't want to pretend like I know everything. But I do know ginger is important, and balancing your energy. When you in these, get up, boil some ginger in the morning, balance your mind out. Real talk, like, because somehow you in that place. Okay, Ronnie. Ronnie got the roots and the herbals. That's good to know. My sister's technology with it. She went to a herbal school.
Definitely, I
We
definitely
learn
like
a
to
lot.
talk. Definitely like to talk about that for sure. Get with us.
Yeah, we like to set up a session.
Look,
So
we don't know everything.
I would like to find out a lot about herbs.
Me
right?
too. So
With the little bit that I know, you know.
Yeah, I know a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, I would like to learn a lot more. Okay. Yeah, my sister graduated. My sister is a master herbalist.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm. My sister's actually a master herbalist.
Mm-hmm. I got step back in abundance. Let's see what else. I think I want to pull 2 of these. Something's telling me 4 of these to go with it. It's going to give me a little bit more clarity. Okay. 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 So we got step back and we got the moon. There's something that I feel like you can't see. You know how sometimes when you're standing right in the middle of something, you can't really see it? But then when you step back from the situation and you're kind of looking from the outside, you can clearly see a thing. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? You're being asked to step back so you can see something clear, you know? There's something that you might think you know 100%, but I feel like there's still some kind of deception, uncertainty, some kind of illusion here, blocked intuition. There's something that you literally need to, I feel like you could be so far in a situation, helping someone, loving someone, whatever it is, that you can't really see what's going on. Maybe people around you can see. Maybe even, you know, people have been saying things. And, you know, we don't got to listen. We don't have to listen to people when it comes to our relationships. But some people do love us. Like, let's be real. Okay? We got a lot of people that don't like us. But there are some people that can truly see things because they do love us. Right? So, I don't know. There's something that you need to step back from. You could be feeling something about instability. Okay? Something about your dreams could be very significant. You could be having very vivid dreams. There could be things coming to you. Okay? You could be getting a lot of downloads in your dreams as well. You could have even had a dream and you could have been like, this can't be real. Right? Message. Okay? Step back and evaluate something. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective that's needed. Yeah. You know, there's something that we got to step back, you know, and look from the outside so we can really see what's going on. And then I got the 2 of Swords here, to abundance. So it's unclear where the abundance is coming from. You could be feeling like things are being withheld from you. You could be feeling like, you know, the blessing is avoiding me. That's not true. It says abundance is here. Okay? It's just that, you could be frozen with indecision, right? Remember I told you earlier that your creativity was the key, the gift, right? A lot of times if you're not making the choice to, work in the purpose, the abundance can't be released because abundance is here. Some of you guys are like, she's talking about abundance and I'm sitting here and my bank account is overdrawn. Well, I'm talking about spiritual deposits. This is something where you can't go to Wells Fargo and get money out of this, okay? It says you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you deserve it and believe that it will flow to you. This is first important. Remember I told you in order to get a thing, to receive a thing, you have to believe that you can have it. Okay? Breathe deeply and trust that things are on the way. Okay? Things are on the way here. We can't see everything because if you look at the Two of Swords, she has a blindfold on. She can't see what's coming in. She doesn't know. So if she lets her mind tell her something is not coming in, she'll be blocked. Don't let your mind trick you.
The number 1216 could be significant. 1216. Over here, I got the Two of Swords in reverse. So it looks good. 3 of Cups to the 3 of Pentacles to the 2 of Swords in reverse. 33 could be significant. I like the 3 of Cups to the 3 of Pentacles. The energy of celebration. Energy of work being done. The 2 of Swords in reverse is clarity, right? So I feel like maybe you went through a place where you might have been confused because you got the 2 of Swords on the board twice, one upright, one in reverse. Although you could also be taking heed to warning signs, and that could be benefiting you. You know how certain things, and I'm not trying to jump in nobody's business, but when you look back in your life, it was certain times where you ran straight through the warning sign, right? Caused you all type of chaos. Well, the fact that you're a little more mature now and you kind of able to really avoid warning signs, heed warning signs, you putting yourself in a place where you're being celebrated. 3 of Pentacles, that's like a person that's working with, your ancestors as well. You work well with others as well, which is good. And I think for your overall character, you being celebrated. I feel like clarity, clarity is coming for you. And I feel like that's good, All I can say is, keep on obeying the warning signs, right? Because it's only take one time. Like when you walk in this journey, them warning signs, they important. I'm talking about the things, when you working with your people, ancestors, God, real closely, you have like certain things that cut through your intuition with a no, because your beings that's working with you, your powers that be with you, however it may be in your life, whatever your perspective is, they warn you. And a lot of times when we not connected the right way in life, we override it, and we go, right? But the more enlightened you become, the more mature you become, the more you understand that's your saving grace. When that no ring through your, you know how that no come through your mind, you hear like no. Yeah, keep taking heed to that. It's helping you.
Hey, and that was your message. Accept or reject it, but keep your spirit protected. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining us. If you would like to be a blessing to our channel, all of our information is on our page. If you would like to book a personal with us, all of our information is on our page. We hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed, and abundant day, okay? Remember, today is a good day. Hey, it's a good day. Hey, today is a good day.